It's been quite the week for the Redskins and Ohio State quarterback Dwayne Haskins, the Buckeye star, who threw for 50 touchdowns in 2018, participated in his pro day on Wednesday and drew quite the crowd. Coaches, GMs and executives were there from a number of NFL teams, including Jay Gruden and Bruce Allen, pic.twitter.com/SupoXE, Dan Steinberg, at DC Sportsblog, March 20, 2019. Of course they were. Haskins is arguably the best QB prospect in this class. He has prototypical size and a big arm, is accurate on his throws and doesn't turn the ball over much. You might get drafted after Oklahoma's Kyler Murray, but there are a few teams that prefer the bigger, stronger Haskins to the diminutive Heisman Trophy winner out of Oklahoma. Haskins seems unlikely to make it to the 15th pick, where the Redskins are currently slotted, but that didn't stop Sports Illustrated from putting the quarterback to Washington in their latest mock draft. Beyond that, ESPN reported that Haskins is set to visit the Redskins in the coming weeks. Add all of that up, and it's quite obvious the Redskins have real interest in Haskins. With a quarterback situation described kindly as in flux, Washington has to draft a rookie QB. Case Keenum and Colt McCoy are only under contract for the 2019 season, and while Alex Smith is guaranteed money for the next 2 years, nobody seems to know if he can ever play again. And let's be clear, while Haskins has plenty of potential, joining a team with 2 veteran signal callers might serve him well. He started just 1 year at Ohio State and still seems raw when testing defenses. He has a big arm but not much mobility, and being thrust into a situation too early could thwart his development. As a thrower, Haskins is elite. As an athlete, Haskins is not. He ran a slow 40-yard dash and didn't seem particularly agile. He does move well inside the pocket, and that has worked out just fine for a number of big-time QBs. CBS reported that the Redskins have become enamored with Haskins and might consider moving up to draft him. Washington Senior VP of Player Personnel Doug Williams mentioned that trading up could be a possibility in the upcoming draft, and the Jets with the 3rd pick have long been rumored as willing partners to trade down. Moving up to the 3rd pick would take a lot, but keep in mind the history of the situation. Washington hasn't made the playoffs for 3 seasons and the fans are growing increasingly frustrated. The last time Washington missed the playoffs 3 straight seasons. 2012, the same year they traded up to draft Robert Griffin III. More Redskins news. Will Grier becomes another top QB draft prospect linked to the Washington Redskins. A little more than a month away from the 2019 NFL Draft, the Redskins were one of several teams in attendance at Grier's Pro Day at West Virginia on Thursday. But even more than just attending his Pro Day, the Redskins got a one-on-one meeting with him the night prior. Head coach Jay Gruden reportedly had dinner with the 6'2" passer on Wednesday. The Redskins were one of 3 teams that had or are scheduled to have individualized dinners, according to NFL Network's Aditi Kinkawala. According to Ben Standig's latest mock draft, Grier is picked to be selected late in the 2nd round, going to the New England Patriots. He is the 5th QB in line to be drafted at pick no. 56. His last season, Morgantown saw Grier throw for 37 TDs and 8 INTs. He did so with a 67% completion mark while averaging 9.7 yards per attempt. It is nothing too out of the ordinary for a team to meet with a draft prospect. However, this is not the first QB that the Redskins are reported to be looking at. Projected top 5 pick Dwayne Haskins is another pass thrower that had Washington in the crowd at his pro day. Haskins is not likely to make the fall to no. 15 in the draft, unless of course, the team trades up. Grier, however, it's more than reasonable unless other teams get desperate at that position. More Redskins news. Landon Collins wore no. 21 with the Giants to honor Sean Taylor, and now that he's with the Redskins, Collins wants to continue to do so if he gets permission from Taylor's family. Oh, that's big shoes to fill, the safety said at his introductory presser last week. Clinton Portis, though, doesn't like the idea at all. Portis, one of Taylor's closest friends and a longtime teammate of the beloved defensive back, has said in multiple interviews he has no interest in seeing Collins, or anyone for that matter, put on that jersey again. That's the one thing fans have to hold on to, Portis said while on 106.7 The Fans. Grant and Danny show, I don't think he's going to be Sean Taylor. There is no next Sean, 21, that's sacred, he told The Athletic. Why even play with people? Why even spark people's memories? Retire that jersey. During a recent poll on NBC Sports Washington's Redskins 100 that more than 2,000 fans participated in, 52% said they wouldn't want to see Collins don the uniform, while 48% approved. Like Portis, J.P. Finley thinks Collins should find another set of digits, too. He explained why on the Redskins Talk podcast, at J.P. Finley. NBC's weighs in on Landon Collins possibly wearing no. 21. Picked at twitter.com/Kodunkiki, NBC Sports Redskins, at NBCS Redskins, March 15, 2019. Of course, the decision really comes down to how Taylor's family feels about it, and there's no doubting how much Collins would appreciate the chance to take the field with no. 21 on his back. The fact that this is such a prominent discussion, though, shows how much Taylor means to the Redskins community. 21 isn't just a number when it's in burgundy and gold. In BC it means much, much more. More Redskins news.